Oh. Oh. Oh.
Are you playing a trick on me? I would hope so. We're going on 10 years of the mortals and the Tuatha locked in a deadly embrace. Normally, I'd decry the bloodshed, but this is a conflict that we cannot afford to lose. What are they? I'm not sure, but they've been here for longer than any of us can imagine. They're older than the trees. They have to be. They grew them. Humans and immortals cannot live together in peace. At least not forever. The peace we have with the Summer Court is unnatural. That's my opinion. Our guests aren't the wickedest breed you'll find in these forests, but they're bad enough to earn a spot in my collection. Stay clear. That's an order.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Bandits, but no ordinary bandits. Surely you've heard of Red the Dead Idward. They say he drinks the blood. Or perhaps those are just rumors. You should be fine if you stay inside the village. Once you go beyond the boundaries of Gorhart, however, the Brothers of St. Odric's are an odd sort, scurrying back and forth across the mission like squirrels gathering nuts. I wonder what goes on behind those closed doors. I'd never seen one of them until a day or so ago. It appears that a small group of warriors ventured inland to strike behind our lines. Believe the stories, friend. The Tuatha are mad. They have been touched by a dark magic. They are wholly corrupted, and they are the enemy. I don't know if you noticed, but St. Odric's mission closed its gate moments before that Fae's body turned up on the road. I don't like what that suggests. Not at all.
That Fae girl got what was coming to her. If someone else hadn't taught her a lesson, I would have.
Nothing to see back here. Just a man working for his pay. We in Gorhart like to stay focused on our business. If there was ever a reason to believe that Fae and mortals cannot live, the Alfar fight without any true knowledge of the enemy they face. I've seen this kind of conflict. Gorhart is an Almain settlement, so you won't find too many Alfar here. They tend to stay close to Rathia, their city on the coast. I don't mind them. The peace between mortals and the Fae is a passing one. They will always see us as occupiers of this land. We borrow what can never be. Those fools in that mission on the hill are wasting their days. Creatures of such power do not worship gods. They are gods. Suits my needs just fine. It's remote, away from the shadows of the Crystal Wall. It's also quiet. What do you know of the Red Legion? Whatever it is, forget it. You'll be safer, wiser, and better off in the end. Ignorance is bliss, my friend. Their goal is to convince the Fae of their folly, but one cannot reason with the sun. You should speak with them if you haven't already. They are a sorry lot, and their numbers dwindle. Men forsake their faith and disappear into the woods, or and rather not talk about it. My past is a murky place. It's better not to enter lest you wish to get lost there. Tell Gisela if you see her husband. If only the Alfar would have taken me. I'd be on the front lines facing...
Enough of the oppression! Enough of the lies! Whatever you do, avoid the monks of St. Odwig's Perpetual. They deal in lies and false tenets.
If such creatures were not part of the authorities' plan, then they would not exist in nature, period. Mitharu's divine order governs all, even the Fae. It is the name I chose when I baptized myself in the clear waters of Mitharu. I have undergone the ordination rites, and am as legitimate as any— You don't know. It is less a mission than a fortress of deception, a citadel of lies. It throws its menacing shadow over all. Father Dinwell will try to defend his cause, but he is simply a soldier, marching to the orders passed down to him. None of them have minds of their own. He would be a good man if he could see past the rigidity of his faith. Mitharu embraces all, not simply those that the church deems worthy. She was wronged by someone in this village. That is an injustice I can understand. Never make assumptions. Enough of the oppression! Enough of the lies! Enough of the spiritual hoarding and claims of superiority! Mitharu does not judge. She loves. The Fae are not our enemy. Only those who see—
I said there was nothing to see back here.
Sure ain't. I probably gotta play Chrono Trigger on like Retroid. To be honest, I feel like that feels pretty appropriate. I can play through Steam too. Just use the Steam link.
Don't start any trouble. The post in Gorhart would be an easy one.
Why? Cautious in the forest. There are dangers with sharp teeth.
Gorhart used to be bigger before the war.
Hey, did you hear? Have you seen Brother Egan around?
I like the easy ones. Sometimes they're so funny. I'm using hammers and great swords apparently. I'm not level 3. It's like special deliveries. Just what the fuck is this? Is this like DLC shit or something? Dude, there's a lot of shit in here. Oh, okay. I'm just like unlocking a bunch of shit or something. I feel like this is like DLC shit that comes with the game, but that's a lot of shit, dude. Damn, dude, what the fucking cool ass weapons already. The mountain. Is there like storage? The night. Look, I'm Tsukio. Cool. The magic's pretty sick in this game, but I'm not doing magic, so. Chakram. Forgot what they do like. Pretty gross. Scepter. Whoa, that's fucking crazy. Better be careful. I don't know if I can like hurt people or something in this. I'd imagine you can. Okay. Like this is 10 more damage on it though. Oh, I can't even use it. And that's like, I'd say like armors and shit, like. There's gotta be like storage in this town. Like maybe in this little hut or inn type deal.
Nice to see you.
Loot desk. Loot footlocker. The store foot.
I am Katrin. Do you require my healing touch in mind, body, or both? The Gnome's Tower stands to the west, past Gorhart and beyond the ruins of Alistar Glade. However, no one should seek Alistar. Its secrets should be kept. I am unable to watch while others suffer. Too many mortals have fallen prey to the Tuatha, and I could not stomach it. There are many Allmain villages just like this one, yearning for peace, crying out in pain. What good are my gifts if I cannot make... I buried everything I was when I buried my family. That is the war's... Find the fair folk if you wish to learn the ways of magic. They understand this world. You will find many Fae in Dalentarth, as it is one of their ancestral homes. The forests of this region are one of the densest in all of Amalur, and the stretch from Alistar to Issa. Those of us who live in the shadow of its canopy call Dalentarth the Feylands, because this is where these fair folk have their seat of power. This has been my home ever since my love was taken by the Tuatha. After such a loss, one craves quiet. But it seems that the war has I require a nominal fee only so I may eat and have a bed to call my own. The glorious Alfar city to the east is where the forces of right gather to face the Tuatha. It is an enchanting place with a long history of magic. Magic is a natural wonder, no matter how you use it. The Tuatha are the exception. Their power is tainted, and it has caused a grave imbalance. Be careful out there.
The Tuatha will get what they deserve.
Be cautious in the fog. If I have to listen to that Sister Zelda, the Fae are watching. The Fae are watching. Can't you feel it?
Nessie Grildus knows blades better than anyone around.
See, Nanny, if you see a lawstone, touch it. You won't be sold.
Come in, rest your boots by the fire, and drown your worries in a flagon of our finest. I am Arnik Arduna, and this is the famous Gorhart Inn. The lifestyle of a soldier did not suit me. Unlike many of my brethren, I wish to celebrate with others, not kill them. Starting a public house seemed the logical step. Established 70 years ago by the great Alden Gorhart, this inn was the first all-main structure in all of Dalentar. I won it from him in a game of knuckles. Dida serves the finest ales, and upstairs you'll find Katrin the healer. Here's some advice. Avoid Nanny Henry. I don't know what she's brewing in her little shack. Don't you bother yourself with that. Gorhart is safe. Our greatest concern is passing the time. We can offer you a place to rest and refresh yourself. Interested? We're here to serve. Don't worry about that, my friend. Don't let the concerns of our local ward... There is no Red Legion. And if there was, it certainly wouldn't be out here in Gorhart. Stick around.
Did you hear?
Come on over.
One of the monks ran off into the woods looking for Fae.
Oh, didn't mean to do that.
Crazy Sister Zelda.
Pull up a stool, stranger. We don't have much, but what we have won't leave us new to the area. I don't recall the last time I met someone. There are two groups. There used to be one. The Loselfar are cool, slightly aloof. The Doppelfar, however, are very friendly, but their charm masks a mischievous nature. I must be honest, sometimes I forget who we are fighting. All I know, nothing of interest to tell. I'm just a simple farm girl from the plains of Erethal. I left home as a girl and travelled west. Found myself here in Gorhart. All I know is what I've heard from others. They say that that would explain the beauty of these woods. I've worked here since I was a girl. Arnik runs an honest business, and Agnar treats me like a daughter. If you need a healer's touch, Katrin works out of a room upstairs. She's Alfar, but I wouldn't hold that against her. It's as good a place as any, I guess. The Fae, I worry more about Nanny Henry, the creepy old alchemist. Vast rolling hills east of here near the coast. You should head that way if you wish to join the war effort. The mission? I don't know much about it. I will say this. It's a waste of good lads, that Order of Nitharu. Not many available suitors in Gorhart, if you haven't noticed. I feel terrible about what happened to that girl. Gorhart used to be a nice little village. These days we're jumping at shadows. Don't be a stranger.
Welcome, welcome. As owner and proprietor, I am always looking for ways to make your stay at the Gorhart Inn a pleasant one. We'll see you soon.
That Fae girl got what was coming to her.
It's weird.
What?
Nettie grills us and us blades better than anyone around.
I don't feel comfortable with a Fae in Gorhart.
Times are hard, but hard times can pay if you're willing to take. If you have the sword and stomach for this sort of work, we could use another strong arm among the Warsworn. There's a war in the east, and Dallin. Some say they've seen Tuatha in these parts. Fools. I'll believe that when I see it. Peaceful enough, if it's peace and quiet you like. Trouble with bandits and rogues now and then, that's me. Warsworn since before you've been drawing breath. An Oathblade. Easy now, stripling. Earn your way to Pledgeshield first. Then, in 5 or 10 years' good service, you'll make Oathblade. A name taken by some lot of scoundrels to glorify their thievery. And they're unlike any Fae you've ever seen. Red eyes to match their armor, and fierce as rabid wolves. Fae are folk, but not mortal folk. They're not. What have you been living under? We've been at war with the Tuatha for 15 years. Some may try to colour it with fancy words, but you'll find those who have taken the oath are held in the highest respect all over Amalur. You could head straight to Shieldring Keep and pledge your sword. Might work, but a commendation from me would carry a lot of weight. To earn it, you must do something commendable. There are 2 brothers, scoundrels of the Red Legion, named Osgar and Medgar Krast. Bring me proof you've dealt with them. I'll pay in coin and my good word. We've had our eyes on those 2 for some time, but they're both dangerous. But it may help to know Osgar favors the bow. Shieldring, the oldest home to the Warsworn, in the Feylands at least. We're fighters for hire. There are none better with steel, swinging it, or shaping it, and none held in higher regard. Osgar hides somewhere in the woods north of here. Medgar, bring me their Legion daggers, and I'll pay with coin and a commendation.
We have what you need. Can't talk. Herc doesn't like locals.
brothers of St. Odwig's. Only when they fall to earth will they realize they are not above us. Are we not right to enough? We are at war. We scrabble for every supper. We live in fear of one another. Shouldn't the mission unite us?
Need something?
Yes. Are you here for a weapon? Going to earn a lord's favour in this ridiculous war, are you? Troublesome creatures, the Alfar. No doubt this war is a result of... We here in Gorhart are far from the front, and we've seen our fair share of dead. The truth is, look around you. These are no mere woods. This is the heart of the Feylands. Once you enter the forest, the Fey are one with this land in ways that no mortal race. Leave the village, walk 50 paces in any direction, and you'll find a Fey. It's a friendly one. It is an Alfar stronghold in the east. And if the reports from the front are to be believed, Mel Senshir is all that stands between the Tuatha and us. I intended to pledge my sword to the Alfar, to fight the blasted Tuatha. Then I saw the carts headed west. They carried the corpses of the fallen, some all the way from Mel. I hear their warriors die as easily as any others, only they don't stay dead. That can be a problem during wartime. I was raised to know weapons before anything else. You won't meet many women who could fashion arrow fletchings before they could speak. I'll be here.
Yeah.
Come in. Welcome to Gorhart, the last settlement before the Feylands. How can I fill your pack today? The Alfar and the Tuatha have been at each other's throats for nearly You will find it settled on a small lake beside the eastern road. Compared to the Fey are elemental creatures. It's best that you stay out of the eastern forest. I've seen things you can't even imagine. The road is dark and dangerous, and it's a long... Some call it the Camp of Cowards, on account of it being settled by those who... There's Nettie the Smith, and Nanny handles potions and remedies. The inn's across the way if you fancy a pint. Oh, I doubt it's an organized group. More likely that it's one scared idiot with a knife. I heard someone in the village mention the Red Legion, but that can't be true. Me. Widowed, going on 5 years now. All my boys were taken. I refuse to speak of them. Please respect my wishes. Goodbye.